Well, hey guys, welcome back to Love Truck Garage. Well, we're going to see if we can't make this thing tilt today. Let's go. Well, the first thing to do was drag it up onto the driveway. Sure glad I got that Silverado back. In the last video, I got the front end set back into place and I started lining things up. I did some trimming on the hinges and I got them bolted to the core support. Now what I'm planning to do is to weld the other half of the hinge to the frame. I did find another issue where the fenders fit underneath the cowl, so this little tab will have to be cut off. Once that piece is cut off, the cowl can be bolted on and it won't interfere with the fenders. Now let's grind the front of the frame down to bare metal so we can weld these hinges on. Once the hinges are all set in place, I plan on replacing the pin with something like this. That'll make removing the front end about as easy as it can be. With a combination of poor welding skills and a Harbor Freight welder, I went for it. Let's just say no dimes were stacked during the making of this video, but I got it done. Once I had the top part of the hinge welded to the front of the frame, I went ahead and tapped the rest of the hinge around the bottom. I was thinking that would make it just a little bit stronger. One side down, one to go. It actually went a lot easier than I expected. So here we go with our first attempt at flipping that front. Let's see how it goes. Well, son of a gun, them hinges held. And just like that, it's a tilt front end. And I never did get that old motor out of there, but I'm going to. I was concerned that the old style valance would rub on the frame or something, but there's plenty of clearance. Doesn't even come close. Alright, let's get these headlights, bezels, and grill back on and see what she looks like. That flat black paint's really going to make it pop. And that booger welded valance looks better than ever. While the hood was up, I went ahead and trimmed those fenders up at the top. Now they'll clear the cowl with no problem. The more I opened and closed the hood, it seemed to get a little bit better. There's a few adjustments that need to be made, but nothing too bad. I really want to keep the fenders intact, and I've got a few ideas I want to try. It really fits down on there pretty good. I'm thinking I'm going to make some pins down at the bottoms of the fenders to hold them in tight. Then you just pull a couple of pins and you can tilt the hood forward. I'm real happy with the way this turned out. I kind of like it. Like I said in an earlier video, I've been thinking about doing this for 10 years, so I've done it in my head a few hundred times. I even think the stock hood latch will work with the cable. So there it is, fellas, a rusty old truck with a tilt front end. Well, that's going to do it for this video. I do appreciate you watching, and please like and subscribe. And we'll see you next time. And don't forget, t-shirts, hoodies, and trucker hats at lovetruckgarage.com.